यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारे जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारे जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारे जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारे यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारे जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा माधव राधे जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव सुभद्रमाय जय सुदर्शन जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की यथाय गौर प्रेमानंदे श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी महामहोत्सव की हरे कृष्णा। Everyone please fold your hands. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayed Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatiruttam shloke Bhaktir bhavati naishtike Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namaha Pankajanabhaya Namaha Pankajamaline Namaha Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangrahe. Hare Krishna. Welcome you all. This morning class on Srimad Bhagavatam, the Pastimes of Lord Krishna. We'll be discussing from Canto 11, Chapter 1, verse 6 and 7. Can someone open? Canto 11, Chapter 1, verse 6 and 7. Swamurtya Loka Lavanya Nirmuktya Lochanam Nrinam Girbhihi Tahasmaratam Chittam Padai Tan Ikshatam Kriyaha Achidya Kirtim Sushlokam Vitatya Hi Anjasa Nu Kau Tamaha Anaya Tarishyanti Iti Agad Swapadam Ishvaraha Swamurtya Lokalavanya Nirmuktya Lochanam Nrinam Girbhistah Smaratam Chittam Padaistanikshatam Kriyaha Achidya Kirtim Sushlokam Vitatya Hi Anjasanukau Tamonaya Tarishyanti Agat Swam Padamishvaraha Swamutya Lokalavanya Nirmuktya Lochanam Nrinam Girbhistah Smaratam Chittam Padaistanikshatam Kriyaha Achidya Kirtim Sushlokam Vitatya Hi Anjasanukau Tamonaya Tarishyanti Te Agat Swam Padamishvaraha Swamutya Lokalavanya Nirmuktya Lochanam Nrinam Girbhistah Smaratam Chittam Padaistanikshatam Kriyaha Achitya kirtim sushlokaam vitatya hi anjasanukau tamonaya tarishyanti ti agat swampatamishvaraha. Anyone please recite just once. Swamutyalokalavanya
Nirmuktya-lochanam nrinam
Nirmuktya-lochanam nrinam
Girbhista-smaratam chittam
Girbhista-smaratam chittam
Padaistani-kshatam kriyaha
Padaistani-kshatam kriyaha
Achidya-kirtim suslokam
Achitya-kirtim suslokam
Vitatya hi anjasanukau
Vitatya hi anjasanukau
Tamonaya tarishyanti ti
Tamonaya tarishyanti te
Agat swampatamishvaraha
Agat swampatamishvaraha. Matajis.
Swamurtyalokalavanya Suslokam Vitatya hi anjasanukau Tamonaya tarishyanti te Agat swampatamishvaraha. Word to word meaning, translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada ki. Samutya, by his own form. Loka, of all the material worlds. Lavanya, the beauty. Nirmuktya, which takes away. Lochanam, he attracted the eyes. Nanam, of men. Girbhihi, by his words. Tasmaratam, of those who remembered them. Chittam, the mind. Padai, by his feet. Tani kshatam, of those who saw them. Kriyaha, the physical activities, walking, etc. Achidya, having attracted. Kirtim, his glories. Sushlokam, praised by the best verses. Vitatya, having spread. He, certainly. Anjasa, easily. Nu, indeed. Kau, upon the earth. Tamaha, ignorance. Anaya, by those glories. Tarishyanti, people will cross over. Iti, thus thinking. Agat, he obtained. Swapadam, his own desired position. Ishvaraha, the Lord. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is the reservoir of all beauty. All beautiful things emanate from him, and his personal form is so attractive that it steals the eyes away from all other objects, which then seem devoid of beauty in comparison to him. When Lord Krishna was on the earth, he attracted the eyes of all people. When Krishna spoke, his words attracted the minds of all who remembered them. By seeing the footsteps of Lord Krishna, people became attracted to him, and thus they wanted to offer their bodily activities to the Lord as his followers. In this way, Krishna very easily spread his glories, which are sung throughout the world by the most sublime and essential Vedic verses. Lord Krishna considered that simply by hearing and chanting those glories, conditioned souls born in the future would cross beyond the darkness of ignorance. Being satisfied with this arrangement, he left for his desired destination. Purport. Purport is very long, we'll read little. According to Sridhara Swami, these two verses indicate that Lord Krishna, having achieved all the purposes for which he had descended, went back to his spiritual kingdom. It is natural that people in the material world hanker to see a beautiful object. In the materialistic life, however, our consciousness is polluted by the influence of the three modes of nature, and therefore we hanker for material objects of beauty and pleasure. The materialistic process of sense gratification is imperfect because the laws of material nature will not allow us to be happy or satisfied in materialistic life. The living entity is constitutionally an eternal servant of God and is meant to appreciate the infinite beauty and pleasure of the Supreme Lord. Lord Krishna is absolute truth and a reservoir of all beauty and pleasure. By serving Krishna, we can also share in his ocean of beauty and pleasure, and thus our desire to see beautiful things and enjoy life will be fully satisfied. The example is given that the hand cannot enjoy food independently but can assimilate it indirectly by giving it to the stomach. Similarly, by serving Lord Krishna, the living entity who is part and parcel of the Lord will derive unlimited happiness. So we'll read the next next paragraph purports once we discuss on this. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utabadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vanchagalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvise Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Wish you all very happy Sri Krishna Janmashtami. So today is the very most auspicious day. Today is the appearance of the Supreme God, Supreme Personality of Godhead of this universe. Just like we celebrate our birthdays. Because we love, we get some enjoyment in that. But as a devotees of the Lord, we get enjoyment when we celebrate Krishna's birthday in a grand way. And it is making their home as like a temple, inviting the Lord into their temple, into the temple of the home, into the temple of the hearts, and doing fasting on this day of Janmashtami, and doing Harinam Sankirtan, When you do these things, it is said that you will become free from all the contaminations, and then by the end of this life you will go back to Godhead just by performing the festivals. Therefore, it is said festivals are the mother of devotion. Festivals increase the devotion in the heart of the people, and especially festival like Janmashtami, it can remove all the material contaminations, sinful tendencies that we have in our hearts. Lord Krishna can just kick off all those sinful tendencies in one shot. That's the beauty of Janmashtami. And as you know, there are shopping malls which keep sale, 1 plus 1 offer, 2 plus 1 offer. Just like that, days like this where the Lord appear, the shopping malls put offers on which time? Ashadha Mas sale, they have sale time during some festivities. Similarly, during the festivities, during the festival days, especially the appearance of the Lord is so merciful. He is magnanimously merciful. He is so merciful that anyone who just comes in front of me, offers obeisances, pranam, he is just freely available to him. Because today is his birthday. What do you do on your birthday? You give some gifts. In our childhood, we used to distribute chocolates, biscuits in our schools and to our friends, right? So because we want to share that love, that happiness that we have, we want to share to others. And Krishna is the embodiment of all bliss, of all ananda, happiness. His body is only ananda. His form is ananda. There is nothing else other than ananda. That's what in the purport, these purports are written by Srila Prabhupada's disciples, because these are written after the disappearance of Prabhupada. But these are written on the teachings, based on the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. In the purport, you can see that Krishna is the source of all bliss. He is a supremely beautiful person. He is the source of all beauty. So, when you go to him, what he will give you is only ananda. What he will give you is only happiness. The only person who can give unconditional happiness is Krishna. We may love, you may have a lover, girlfriend or a boyfriend. You have a wife or a husband. But they don't give unconditional love. There is some give and take. If there is some, it's not that all the time you will get love. It's not that all the time you will get happiness. Many times you will get some distress, some problems. But Krishna is the only one who can only give happiness and nothing else. That's why Krishna, Krish means one who attracts, and Na means one who gives pleasure. That is Krishna. Just like once Prabhupada's disciples, Prabhupada is sitting with his disciples, and Prabhupada asked that read from Krishna book. You all know there is a Krishna book. Read from Krishna book. And the disciples asked Prabhupada, from where, which chapter we should read? Prabhupada said, Krishna is like a sweet ball. Wherever you bite, it is sweet. It's like you have a gulab jamun. You bite it north, south, east, west. Gulab jamun is anyways sweet in any direction. Similarly, whatever you read about Krishna, whatever you hear about Krishna, it is sweet. That is the beauty of Krishna. The sweetness, Krishna is sweetness. Therefore, Krishna is called Leela Purushottam, Leela Madhuri, Leela Purushottam, because of his sweet pastimes, because of his sweet transcendental pastimes that he has done in Vrindavan, in Dwaraka. He is called Leela Purushottam. So, in this verse, it is said that how Krishna is the reservoir of all beauty. All the beautiful things emanate from him. Now, the greatest gift that Srila Prabhupada gave us, you know what is the greatest gift that Srila Prabhupada gave us? Association of devotees, okay. What is the gift that Srila Prabhupada gave? Bhagavatam, books, Bhagavad Gita, very good, nice answers. Any more? Kirtans, deities, Prasadam, Kirtans, Matajis. What is the greatest gift that Srila Prabhupada gave? Iskcon, very good. What you have said is all correct. There is nothing wrong in that. But the greatest gift that Srila Prabhupada gave to us is Krishna. Because we are Indians, we know anything about Krishna. You go and tell on the street anyone, I know Krishna. Krishna did like that. Krishna did like this. I know Bhagavad Gita. I know. We have Bhagavad Gita from our forefather. It is there like that only in the puja room. We didn't open. We only open once in a year. That is we Indians. We are so proud that we know about everything about our Sanatana Dharma. We are so proud. But actually, we don't know. We only have that pride. We are Indians. We are Sanatana, we are followers of Hindu religion and we know everything. But it is not correct. Because you can only understand about God from parampara. And the greatest gift that Srila Prabhupada gave us is Krishna only. Even though we know about Krishna, we were celebrating Janmashtami. Even before Prabhupada started Iskcon, it was not the same. It was not the same. Srila Prabhupada taught us, God is Krishna. Krishna is God. He is a person. He is a person. Even though we have a faith on God, but that faith is a impersonal faith or a blind faith. It's a faith, but it's a faith in the mode of ignorance, because there is no knowledge why we are worshipping God, who is God. Even you see so many people who they may be practicing spirituality, they may be doing some pujas and all. If you ask them about God, they will not have proper answers. They don't know. Srila Prabhupada taught us God is a person. Krishna is a person. He accepts. When you come in front of the Lord, when you offer pranam, when you offer bhoga, he accepts your pranam. He eats whatever he has offered. He is a person. He is our father and we are his child. This is the greatest gift which Srila Prabhupada gave us. That's Krishna. Even though we used to go to all tirthayatras, dhams, pilgrimages, but it's only after coming to Iskcon we could understand that what is the position, who are we actually, who is God? No, we are just a servant of God. Someone who doesn't know about God or who knows half knowledge about God or imperfect knowledge on the understanding of God, he will be very proud of his own achievements, of his own beauty, of his own education, beauty, high birth. These are the things, richness, these are the things which bring ego to the person in this world. But as a devotee, we understand that these are all Krishna's opulences. These are all Krishna's opulences. Just like, we are a living entity, a soul, part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. God has unlimited opulences. He has unlimited beauty. He has unlimited knowledge. He has unlimited strength, unlimited fame, unlimited renunciation, and unlimited richness. Right? We also have, but we have little. You may be having 10 lakhs. Ambani is having millions of crores. But Ambani is not having your 10 lakhs. Yeah, Ambani is not having your 5 lakhs, right? So that means Ambani is not having full money in this world. So someone may be Lakpati, someone may be Arappati, Karappati, but Krishna is Lakshmipati. Everything belongs to Krishna. So in this way, if you see everything, God is the source of everything. We being part and parcel of God, just like a drop in the ocean has the same qualities that of the ocean. Similarly, we being part and parcel of God, Krishna, we also have the same qualities, but we have very, very minute. Just like the salt in a drop of the ocean is very minute compared to the salt in the ocean. Similarly, the qualities that we have is the same, but the amount of the qualities that we have is very minute. God, why God is God? The question is why God is God? Can someone answer why God is God? Anyone? How do you say He is God? Very good. God knows past, present and future. We don't know what happened 2 days back. We don't know what happened yesterday night. We forget, right? By the end of the day, we forget what we did in the morning time. Not only that, we know about our body very little. We know about others very little. But God is someone who knows everything about everyone. In and out, everything He knows. That is why He is God. He could deal with crores and crores and crores and crores and crores of unlimited living entities. That's why He is God. That's why He is God. No, you can speak with 10 people, 50 people. Your family may have 100 people. But how many people God's family has? N number of living entities. Yeah? N number of living entities. So God could interact with everyone. Krishna can interact with everyone as Paramatma in the heart. We all know in the heart there is Paramatma. Paramatma is situated. The yogis meditate on the Paramatma form in the Lord. That's how they get realization. They go back to Vaikuntha. So God can interact with everyone in the heart as Paramatma. Can you interact with everyone? No, you cannot interact. This is what Prabhupada taught us. This is how he taught us. God, how do you understand God with proper philosophy? He is not some historical person, or he is not someone whom you just do anything and he will accept it. No. You have to approach him with a procedure, with a process. That is called bhakti, devotional service. Pure devotional service, bhakti. And how to do that bhakti? Srila Prabhupada taught us. Pure devotional service. So today is the birthday of the Lord. There is one very nice book called Gopal Champu. So this book was written by one of the 6 Goswamis. His name is Jiva Goswami. You can see in the altar on the platform there are 6 sadhus in one photo frame. So they are called Shat Goswamis. So in that, one Goswami, his name is Jiva Goswami. It is said that Jiva Goswami has written so many books, it's more than the Vedas. So there is a nice description of how Krishna has taken birth. This is very, very secret. This you don't find in serials, you don't find in movies, you don't find in any other books except this secret book called Gopal Champu. We all know in Bhagavatam, you have seen so many movies on Krishna. Where Krishna took birth? Krishna took birth in prison house of Kamsa in Mathura, right? He took birth there. After that, who are the parents of Krishna? Devaki and Vasudeva. So after Krishna took birth, he went to Vrindavan. There he grew up for some time. And then after that, he came back to Mathura. Then after that, he went to Dwaraka, right? So this is a story that we know, everyone knows. This is there in Bhagavatam also. But there is another story which Acharyas give us. Krishna. When we speak of Krishna, only Krishna, real Krishna, actual Krishna, he has taken birth in Vrindavan, not in Mathura. This is the Acharya's commentary. And it is true. So Prabhuji, Krishna did not took birth in Mathura? Yes, Krishna took birth in Mathura also, Krishna took birth in Vrindavan also. But there is a difference. So we'll see that as the lecture proceeds. So, in this book, there is a description of the birth of Krishna. Krishna's birth in Vrindavan. So one day, Nanda Maharaj, he is the king of all the people who are staying in Vrindavan. He is the king. So when he was doing an assembly like this in the morning, generally kings do an assembly. They understand all the issues, or they discuss the problems, that give some solutions, etc. So in that assembly, there came two singers. Listen carefully. Anyone who hears this story of Krishna, they will become free from all the sinful reactions. Listen carefully. So two poets came, they are singers. So their name was Snigdhakantha and Madhukantha. What's the name? Snigdhakantha and Madhukantha. So they, every day they would come and sing songs. Sing glorify songs. Okay. Devotional songs. So one day they decided to sing how Nanda Maharaj, he got son. That means how Krishna was born. Okay. So then they started. So this Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, they were trying from many years. They were praying to the Lord. They were doing so many vratas. They were worshipping at different holy places for many, many years. But there was no child. There was no child. And not only them, all the villagers who are relatives, villagers, neighbors, everyone, they were also praying to God that please let this couple have a child. But still there was no child born. So then Yashoda Mata was crying, many years happened, we don't have child. She is crying in pain. Nanda Maharaj said, don't worry, whatever is the will of God, it will happen. Let us just keep praying to God. Then Yashoda Mata said, my dear husband, I want to tell you one thing which is there in my mind. I have done so many vratas. We have gone to so many holy places. And I have taken so many vows. But one thing I did not do, I forgot to do. Rather, I did not do till now. That is the Dwadashi Vrata. What is that? Dwadashi Vrata. So I want to do that to get a child. Nanda Maharaj said, oh yes, very nice. I'm very happy. Let's do it. We'll not wait. Let's do it. We must do it, he said. Then immediately Nanda Maharaj called the local priest and he asked about how to do this vrata, the procedures, the rules and regulations to be followed to do this vrata. So then, for 1 year, Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, they very strictly followed this vrata. Okay? And after 1 year, in the end of the year, Nanda Maharaj got a dream. He got a dream. And in the dream, what happened? Lord Hari, Lord Vishnu, he appeared and he told Nanda Maharaj that I am very happy with you. I am very happy with your service, with your devotion. Your desire will be fulfilled very soon. In every kalpa, kalpa means 1 day of Brahma. 1 day of Brahma is not like our 1 day. His 1 day is like crores and crores and crores and crores of years. So in 1 day of kalpa, in every kalpa, that means in each kalpa, I appear as your son and I am also going to appear as your son in future. I will manifest my childhood leelas in your house, in your home. And every day you can enjoy my childhood pastimes. And you will be very happy with that. So like that, Lord Hari told in the dream. To whom? Nanda Maharaj. Okay. Then suddenly Nanda Maharaj got up. What happened? Suddenly he got his sleep got broke and he got up. But he was very happy that so and so dream had come. So next day when he got up, It was all, Vrindavan is full of forests. So there were nice birds chirping, peacocks, everything so beautiful. So he got up, birds were chirping. Then he went to Yamuna to take bath. Yamuna river, Yamuna river is flowing in Vrindavan, right? How many of you been to Vrindavan? Those who have not gone, please, you should go. That's where Krishna took birth and he grown up. So Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda went to Yamuna to take bath. And while going, he took lot of wealth with him. Because he is a king. And king, every day what they would do? They would give charity, clothes, jewels, grains, fruits, vegetables. They would give in charity. Daan dete the. So he took lot of wealth and other things to give in charity. So he took bath, he came out. So when he came out, all the devatas, all the rishis, they came as beggars, standing in line and asking receiving charity from Nanda Maharaj. So then everyone was very pleased because they got very nice charity. So when you get good donation, you are very happy, isn't it? When you got good donation for Lord service, you are very happy. So they were all very happy. And they loudly, everyone chanted, Nanda Maharaj ki, Yashoda Rani ki. So they chanted like this. Now when you receive good things from someone, you should tell, no? Unka jai, you have to glorify him. They will be happy. So Nanda Maharaj ki jai, Yashoda Rani ki jai. So they told like that. So then Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mata, they came to home. And Nanda Maharaj, as his daily part of his worship, he started worshipping Lord Vishnu, Bhagavan Vishnu. Every day he would worship. So after finishing his daily pujas and all, he came back to his assembly to address the people. And he offered all the respects to all the big personalities there. Brahmanas are there, gurus are there. It is our duty that we should daily offer our pranam to our gurus, to the brahmanas. So in our temple, whenever you come first, we don't offer pranam to God first. We offer pranam to whom? Prabhupada first, because he is our guru. Through him we get Krishna. You go to Krishna, he will not come to you. You go to Prabhupada, he will give Krishna. Krishna will say, oh, you are my devotee's devotee, so you are my devotee, he will say. If you say, Krishna, I am your devotee, say, no, try some other way. But if you say, Krishna, I am devotee of your devotee, oh, very nice, please come. But if you say, Krishna, I am devotee of your devotee of your devotee of your devotee, I said, you are the first person to come, to go back to God, and he will tell. So, in our Vaishnava sampradaya, we don't approach Krishna directly. We don't have qualification only. That's what we understand from the parampara, that what qualification we have, what you can give to Krishna. Prabhupada in one audio, he was crying. You can hear that. What can you offer to Krishna? Everything belongs to him. No, we give some fruits or some flowers or some donation in the hundi and we think that we have given something. What you have given, have you produced that? Have you made banana fruit? Have you made mosambi fruit? Have you invented that? Who gave that fruit? God has given. You are just giving God's thing to gods. You are not doing some, something extra from your side. What we have, everything is God's. This body belongs to God. We did not make this body. Who made this body? Who created this body? Krishna. If it is your body, tell me how many liters of blood you have. Tell me how many nerves you have. Tell me how many hairs are there on your head. It is not our body. We don't know anything about our body. And we think I am this body. This is the nonsense, Prabhupada says. This is the false ego. We are not this body. So everything, anything that we have is God's given. So he offered pranam to all the gurus, brahmanas. Then I told two singers. Who are their names? Snigdhakanta and Madhukanta. Very good. So Snigdhakanta, he continued his narration. No, see, this is all narration which is happening, story. He is telling the story. Okay. So in that assembly, Nanda Maharaj was there meeting people, And suddenly the gatekeeper had come, the doorkeeper had come, and he came to Nanda Maharaj and informed that Maharaj, one brahmacharini had come, tapasvi, woman, one brahmacharini had come, she want to meet you. When sadhus or sadhvis they go, they should be respected and they should be given proper welcome. This is our culture, this is our Vedic culture. We should respect the sadhus. So, when Nanda Maharaj, he is the king, when he heard this, immediately he stood up and he received her, he welcomed her and offered a good seat, asan to her. And after giving a seat, Nanda Maharaj washed her feet, worshipped her. Whenever a guest comes, we wash the feet. In the Vedic culture, we do arati also. So then she was very happy. Then Yashoda Mata was also there. So Yashoda Mata immediately she came and fell at the feet of this tapaswini, this brahmacharini, and started crying. Why she is crying? Why Yashoda is crying? Because she did not had son, she did not had child yet. So this brahmacharini, this tapaswini, she has taken Yashoda Mata onto her lap, and with her right hand she blessed whom? Yashoda Mata. And what did she say? My dear queen, very soon a nice son will come. He will take birth as your son. So when she heard, Yashoda Mata heard this, she became very happy. Nanda Maharaj became happy. All the cowherd men and women, they all became so happy. And everyone said, Nanda Rani ki! So when Nanda Maharaj has 4 brothers, there are total 4 brothers. So one brother is Upananda. So when he heard this, he said that this is a very joyful news. And our Vraja, Vrindavan, Gokul forest is going to become a pilgrimage. And all the inhabitants of Rajabhumi, they became joyful by hearing this. And everyone came and offered pranam to this tapaswini. You gave such a nice, sweet prophecy that son will take birth. Now they are so happy that they said, you please stay here. No, don't go. So they gave some nice cottage. They built a nice cottage immediately and said, please stay here only. So then in due course of time, things happen. So Snigdakanta, he continues the narration. So then he says to Madhukanta, both are brothers, right? Snigdakanta, Madhukanta, singers. Now he says that, my dear brother Madhukanta, now tell me how Krishna came to the womb of Yashoda Mata. So they were both speaking each other. Madhukanta then spoke about this confidential truth. Because we know that Krishna took birth in Mathura. But here you are telling the story that Krishna took birth in Vrindavan in the womb of Mother Yashoda. So Snigdakanta, when he says to Madhukanta, now Madhukanta starts speaking. He said, for 1 year Nanda and Yashoda, they did this Vrata. And this Vrata was completed in the Magmas. So when this Vrata was completed, they saw Nanda Maharaj in the dream. Again, this is a dream. He saw in the dream that a bluish color small boy, child, he is moving in the sky. And then along with that small bluish color boy, there is a small little girl with a gold color, golden complexion. And they were flying, and they entered into the mind of Nanda Maharaj. This is happening in the dream. From the mind, they entered into the into the heart of Nanda Maharaj. From the heart of Nanda Maharaj, they entered into the womb of Yashoda Mata. This is how Krishna took birth. Krishna's birth is not a seminal birth. Krishna is not a human like us. That is what first you should understand. Okay, Krishna is there, Krishna took birth, Krishna has parents, but how is the birth? Krishna's birth is transcendental. It is not material, it is transcendental. Krishna appeared in the mind of Nanda Maharaj, from there into the heart, and from there into the womb. That is how he went into the womb of Yashoda Mata. So then Yashoda Mata became pregnant. So when all the gopis in Vrindavan, they heard this news that that Yashoda Mata became pregnant, they all became so happy, very blissful. And when a woman becomes pregnant, there are some festivals which happen. So the whole village was full of festivals, grand festivals, on the account of Yashoda Mata's pregnancy. So when Yashoda became pregnant, Nanda Maharaj gave charity. Any good thing happens, immediately charity. So gave charity to all the Brahmanas, all the Vaishnavas in Vrindavan. Many persons came to see Nanda Maharaj house. And who all there, no one knows, because they are all Devatas coming in disguise. They are all coming in a disguise form. Devatas, demigods, demigoddesses, Devatas, their wives, they are all coming in disguise into the home of Nanda Maharaj to pray to the Lord. Just like in Bhagavatam, Devaki and Vasudeva, when they were in the jail and Devaki was pregnant, Krishna was in the womb, all the demigods, they were coming in the sky and offering prayers. They were coming into the prison house and offering prayers to the Lord. There is a nice painting also of that. So, Yashoda Mata, in few months, she gave birth. That is the day, the 8th day of the dog fortnight of the month of Bhadra. This is the month of Bhadra that is going on, Bhadra Mas. On this month, on the nakshatra is also, what is the nakshatra? Rohini nakshatra. On this day, Krishna, a child was born on this day. So when the child was born, immediately they constructed a maternity home. To take care of whom? Of the child and the mother. So immediately it was constructed. And they decorated that maternity house with flower garlands. All the gates were decorated with flowers. There were expert nurses to take care of the mother and the child. In the heavenly planets, in the Svargalokas, all the Devatas, they became so happy, joyful. Indra became so happy, he started showering rain. And everyone was filled in ocean of happiness. Because after many years, Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda got a child. So everyone was in the ocean of happiness. And most importantly, Supreme Lord has taken birth. So automatically everyone becomes so happy. So now, all the gopis, they stayed awake whole night. But even though they wanted to be awake, they could not, because Krishna's Yogamaya had put them in sleep. Why? There is a reason. Because from Mathura, Vasudeva is going to bring something. So no one should know that. It is a secret thing. So therefore, Yogamaya kept everyone in a sleep. Neend mein. So even though Yashoda Mata, she gave birth to a child, there was no pain to Yashoda Mata. And even though there was no pain, she was asleep because Yogamaya had put even Yashoda Mata into sleep. Yashoda Mata gave birth without any pain. Because when Krishna comes, it is all joyful. He will not give pain to the mother also. But in this world, when someone takes birth, mother is crying, she is crying hours and hours and hours. Before birth cries, after birth cries. This material world is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. We take birth only to give pain to others. Krishna's birth is to give pleasure to others. Our birth is to give pain to others. No, at least so we should, at least in our life, we should make sure that we may not give pleasure to others, but make sure don't give pain to others. So Krishna is full of bliss, happiness. He comes to give pleasure to everyone. So even his birth, mother was not at all painful. There was no delivery pains. There was no pains. And this child was like a jewel. Neelaman, like a blue jewel, invaluable blue jewel. So when Krishna took birth in Vrindavan from Mother Yashoda, at the same time in Mathura, Krishna also took birth from Devaki. Same time. Exactly same time. Devaki also gave birth to a child. And you can see this description is there in Bhagavatam. 10th canto Bhagavatam, you can read this description. So, but how Krishna took birth in Mathura? Not as a small boy. He took birth as a Shankha, Chakra, Gadha, Padma, tall. No, with birth only he is like a 15-20 feet person. Imagine in this world if someone takes birth already like a big man. Parents will go scary. But Krishna's birth is like that. He came as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, with Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, to prove that he is the Supreme God. So he came like that with nice earrings, kundal, nice dress, nice garlands. He appeared like that. And his body was so effulgent, the whole prison house was shining and shining with illumination. So when the Lord appeared in Mathura in the jail, in the Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Vishnu form, Devaki and Vasudeva, they were offering prayers, pranam, and glorifying to the Lord. Even though he appeared as a child, but because they have a different relation, so they are glorifying the Lord as a Supreme God. So now, now when Krishna took birth in Mathura, Vasudeva, Devaki. Vasudeva, he gave in charity. He gave charity to the Brahmanas. But Vasudeva is in the jail. How he gave charity? He gave charity in the mind. So it is said that when you don't have anything, you just offer to the God in your mind. When you don't have anything. But when you have something, you have to. God is not innocent person. He knows, this fellow is having something and he is still offering in the mind. Such a cheater he is. No? Krishna is the biggest cheater. If you try to cheat Krishna, you will be lost. He will take away everything. So, Vasudeva, before offering charity, he took bath first. How he took bath? That is also in the mind. In the mind he took bath. Because he is in a prison, how he will take bath? In the meditation, he took Manasa Snana. And in the mind only, he observed a big birthday festival of Lord Krishna. And he gave lakhs and lakhs of cows to the Brahmanas, Vaishnavas in his mind and worshipped the Lord. Similarly, Devaki also offered prayers to Lord Krishna. Then, Narayana, Vishnu who appeared, he said that, I will turn into a small boy. Actually Yashoda was little scary. Kamsa will come and all these things. So immediately he turned into a small boy and said that, take me immediately to Braj, Vrindavan. I will not stay here. Take me to Gokul. Put me there in the lap of Mother Yashoda. So Vasudeva heard this and he was very happy, because if Krishna is there in the prison, who will come next day? Kamsa will come. Already 6 children he killed. So he will kill this child also. So Vasudeva was happy. Even though child is going away, he is happy that he is saved from Kamsa. So he was very happy and he lifted small baby Krishna. And another incident, that when Krishna took birth in Mathura also, all the people, soldiers, watchmen, everyone went to sleep by the effect of Yogamaya. And all the prison house doors were locked. There are so many locks, there are so many doors, all the doors were locked. And when Vasudeva was carrying the baby Krishna, doors were opening automatically as it is. Automatically they were opening. It's a divine arrangement of the Lord. So one of our Iskcon Maharaj, Radha Govind Swami Maharaj, he gives a nice example to this. What is so surprising in that? It is true, you can see in this world, when you go to airport, especially on big malls, as soon as you go to the entrance door, what happens? Door opens automatically, right? Is there any person operating there? No, when you go there, already programming is done. And God is a supreme person. He is a supreme programmer. So can't he know how to open the jail doors? He knows. So when God is going, so all the doors were opening automatically. So then Vasudeva safely reached Vrindavan. He came to the quarters where Yashoda was there, and then he put his son onto the lap of Yashoda Mata. Now it is said that when Vasudeva was coming out of the jail, when the doors were getting opened, at the same time Yashoda gave birth to another child, a daughter. So Yashoda gave birth to two children, a boy and a girl. So Vasudeva went there, put Krishna, who was born in Mathura, he put on the lap of Mother Yashoda and took the daughter. The girl took back to Mathura. So that girl which was born to Yashoda, she was Yogamaya. She was Yogamaya. Yogamaya is the spiritual potency of the Lord. She arranges all the pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavan, in the spiritual world also. So Yogamaya has two forms, Yogamaya and Mahamaya. Mahamaya is we are all under the effect of Mahamaya. Maya means what? Which is not true, which is Maya. So she gave birth to Krishna, she gave birth to Yogamaya. But Vasudeva did not. So what happened to Krishna? Vasudeva did not see Krishna. Did you get this question? When Vasudeva bought the Krishna from Mathura, then on the lap of Mother Yashoda there should be Krishna also, no? There another Krishna. So did Vasudeva did not see that? Yes, he did not see, because Yogamaya, she hided the Krishna who was born to Mother Yashoda. She hided that. So Krishna who was born in Mathura, he was put onto the lap of Mother Yashoda and taken the girl back. So even this girl has two forms, as I said, Yogamaya and Mahamaya. So when Vasudeva took back the girl, that is Yogamaya girl. No, not Yogamaya, Mahamaya girl. Yogamaya girl is still in Vrindavan and she will be hidden and she will be doing all the pastimes to the Lord. Only when Vasudeva came, that little Krishna who was born to Yashoda was invisible. So it happened like that. Yashoda, so next day, everyone, they got up. So you understand this philosophy that how. So what is the difference between these two Krishnas? That's what important to understand. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and he is eternal. And he has eternal parents. Mother, father, eternal. His eternal parents are Yashoda and Nanda. So this Krishna is of Vrindavan Krishna. There is Vrindavan Krishna who is called as Shyamasundar Krishna. There is Mathura Krishna who is called as Vasudeva Krishna. There is Dwaraka Krishna. So Krishna also has different expansions. He has different forms. Even though he is Krishna, the real Krishna, the Shyamasundar Krishna, is in Vrindavan and he will never leave Vrindavan. Vrindavanam parityajya padam ekam nagacchati. Krishna will never leave Vrindavan even a step out. He will never leave. So, the Krishna who was born in Mathura, he came, he was put into Vrindavan and Vasudeva took the girl. So when he was put there, that Krishna was born in Mathura, he was merged into the body of Vrindavan Krishna, Shyam Sundar Krishna. This is explained by the Acharyas. So then, when Yashoda gave birth to Krishna, all were asleep. Everyone was asleep. Yogamaya put them all in the sleep. In the morning, the night had passed. So in this little Krishna, he started crying. Kwa, 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 little boys, how they cry. The boy started crying and everyone got up. And everyone came to know that Yashoda has given a birth to a nice son. And everyone was so happy. And seeing her wonderful, beautiful child, Yashoda became so happy. She was immersed in the ocean of happiness. And she could not think anything else except about this boy. She was crying in bliss, in love, in happiness. And automatically, because of that love, so much milk was flowing from the breast of Mother Yashoda because of love for the child. And the child was looking at Yashoda and Yashoda was looking at the child, and they were exchanging loving sights. So Yashoda, she could not even speak properly. Her voice was faltering because of so much love for the child. She could not speak. She was just shedding tears seeing the boy. Because all these years, she was only seeing others' sons, others' childs, and she was not having a child. After so many long years, she got a son. And she is looking at her own son in love. And tears were flowing from her eyes. And because of the tears, the whole saree of Yashoda was soaked in the tears. That much tears of love. And again Mother Yashoda was looking at the boy. All the nurses, gopis, they got up and they also heard the cry of Krishna, and they also came inside, said, wow, what a nice boy. Yashoda has given birth. Yashoda has given birth to a son. And everyone was happy. It was as if Gokul, Vrajabhumi, has drowned in the ocean of happiness, bliss. And everyone came running, all other gopis also, they all came running into the quarters of Yashoda's son to take the darshan of Yashoda's son. And the demigods, not only the Vrajavasis, not only the people of Vraja, even the Devatas, they were also beating drums, they were also playing mridangas, they were also doing kartals, they were also doing kirtan, and everyone is saying, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Everyone is so happy. Not only Devatas, all the Devatas' wives, all the rishis, they were all so happy. And they were showering flowers onto Krishna. They were showering flowers. And all gopas, they were coming and embracing one another, because whenever some happy moment happens, you embrace each other, right? So they were all happy in happy moment, in love and affection. They were all embracing each other and telling wishes to each other. Then Nanda Maharaj, because when a boy takes birth, the father has to do some rituals. So Nanda Maharaj, he took bath, he did some rituals, he did Jata Karma, Samskara, purificatory ceremony for the child. He did that. And then he gave charity to all the Brahmanas. Brahmanas came, they all glorified the Lord, they all gave blessings, they did Swasti Vachanam, they offered prayers, and they were given charity. All the musicians came in and around, they all came, they were playing different musical instruments, and all the sound from different drums, kettle drums, musical instruments, this sound was flowing all over the universe. All the three planetary systems, upper, lower, middle, everywhere, it was filled with happiness. Mahananda. Mother Earth became so happy, because if you see in the starting, Mother Earth went to Brahma and she was crying. This world is filled with demons. They are looting, they are exploiting, they are causing so much pain. The Lord should come and protect. Finally, the Lord had appeared, and Mother Earth was so happy because she knows that in no time my pains are going to go away. All the sadhus became happy, all the Vaishnavas, Dvijas, Brahmanas, they became so happy. And it so happened that everyone is dancing. The description goes, when Nanda Maharaj came, he completed his pujas and all, he came. All the gopis came, Nanda Maharaj, come, you have got a son, please come, take darshan of your son, your beautiful son. And his home was fully filled with happiness. Nanda Maharaj, you have achieved perfection after many, many years by getting this son, by getting a son after a long time, you have achieved perfection. Many, many long years had passed. Please come and see a lotus-like face of your son. He is so beautiful. And this news spread all over Gokul, all over Vrindavan, all the cowherd boys, cowherd girls, men, women, they all came running to Nanda Maharaj quarters. They are all bringing different gifts. Different gifts they were bringing and giving to the boy, giving to Mother Yashoda. They were all dancing. Everyone is dancing there. What a fortune, what a great fortune, Nanda Maharaj, for you. Today, there is ocean of bliss, ocean of ananda in your house, in your home. And seeing the beautiful son Nanda Maharaj also became so happy. So happy. And Nanda Maharaj is dancing. He is also dancing in joy. And by seeing him, all the Brajavasis, they are also clapping and they are also dancing, joining their hands. By seeing them in the heavenly planets, all the Devatas were dancing. And the Patal Loka, the snakes were dancing. And not only that, inside the maternity hall, home, Yashoda Mata was dancing. Shiva was dancing. Shiva was with his damarukam, with his snake on the neck, he is dancing. Brahma was dancing with his 4 heads. He is also doing Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. He is also dancing. Indra was dancing. Everyone was dancing and dancing and dancing and dancing in joy, full of bliss. So all the cowherd people, they came with different gifts, yogurt, turmeric and different types of auspicious elements. They came, they were offering to Nanda Maharaj, they were offering to Yashoda, to the little boy. So Yashoda Mata has acquired all the good fortune by getting Krishna as her son. And today Yashoda Mata had obtained Neela Mani. Mani means jewel, Neela means blue. The blue gem of Krishna, a little child, Yashoda Mata has obtained it. Sri Krishna Janmashtami Tithi Maha Mahotsav ki Krishnashtami Tithi ki Bhagavan Krishna Avirbhav Tithi ki Brajendra Nandan Krishna Avirbhav Tithi ki Nanda Nandan Krishna Yashoda Nandan Krishna ki Hare Krishna. I'll stop here. Any questions or comments? Yes, Prabhu. You can take a mic.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Thank you for wonderful class. So, how to understand, Prabhuji, Krishna as Adi Purusham, who is the origin of everything. Along with that, he is having mother and father in Golok Vrindavan also. Means both things, how to understand.
Yes. So, he is Adi Purusha is knowledge. The Gnana, that okay, God is the source of everything. Now he has mother and father. Our understanding of mother and father means mother and father are before, son is later. But in this world, we are bounded by time. Before and after means what? Time, no? Yes or no? Time or not? In the spiritual world, there is no time. In the spiritual world, there is no time. So when you say Krishna's parents, then you may ask, no, Prabhuji, Krishna as a parents, that means parents are before Krishna. That before only question is only wrong. Because there is no before there. There is no after, there is no before. It is eternal. Krishna is eternal, Krishna's parents are eternal, and Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. This is Achintya Beda Beda. He is God, at the same time he has parents also. He is the source of everything, and at the same time he has parents also. Okay? Any other questions? Yes. Mic udhar de do.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I just want to know that why Krishna...
Little louder, Prabhu. Little louder.
Yeah. Why Krishna has created this world and what is the purpose of the individual, the body and life?
Very good. So, why Krishna created this world? Now, a father and a child, they're traveling in a car. Father is driving, child, 5 years boy is sitting in the side. And this boy is saying, father is driving, he's pressing something down, he's changing something with the left hand, he's doing something with the steering. Boy was little excited. The child was little excited and said that, Papa, I also want to do this. Give me, you come this side, I'll go that side. Are, you don't know this. You can't do this. This is something very serious. This is driving. How will you do? Your leg only will not reach there. No. I want to try. You have to give me, get lost from there. I will sit there. He is crying so much. Father is not able to focus on driving only. So father got an idea. So what idea? On the road he saw one shop, toy shop. He stopped there. He took the boy inside the shop and he gifted one toy car. He gifted a toy car. He said, okay, no, you want to drive car? No, okay, you can take this car. You can drive as much you want. But when this boy started trying this toy car, first of all, it is not starting. There is no engine. There is no gear. He tried to do many things, but it is not moving only. So he was little frustrated, he was a little anxious. What happened? Why this is not moving? Then father explained, this is the toy car, this is the real car. So we were with Krishna, but we want to get separated from God, enjoy like God, away from God. So Krishna said, okay, you want to be like that, go to this material world. Bhautik Sansar, go there, you can try. Once you try, you will understand. So that's why God gave this facility for all those souls who are rebellious towards God. Who are rebellious towards God, He gave a facility like this. You come here, you try, then you understand. It is not going to work here. The real pleasure, real ananda is with God in the spiritual world. So when you connect with God in this world, you go back to the spiritual world. So the purpose of life is to go back to the place where we have come from. Okay? Any other questions? Hare Krishna. And once again, wish you very, very happy Sri Krishna Janmashtami to all of you. So we have whole day Harinam Sankirtan. We have in the night Mahabhishekam, Maharati, and Prasadam for all. So today is the day. Please immerse your mind in the lotus feet, in the devotion to Krishna, and make our life successful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Ganthirat Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki, Sri Krishna Janmashtami Maha Mahotsav ki, Nithai Gaur Premanande.
Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavangscha